Welcome to my mukbang. So, I'm doing a mukbang that is also a review. Hopefully I can actually finish this. Review and final experience of Wine and Dine half marathon. I'm going to do this as I stuff my face. I got Taco Bell, Burger King, and McDonald's. So, I got a steak taco from Taco Bell with guacamole and onion. And it was $2.67. I don't know why I felt like picking out. I just did because I got home. There. I was traveling. I got $1 fries and $1 cheeseburger from McDonald's. I didn't realize the cheeseburger was literally just a burger and cheese, I think. Well, maybe there's more in it. And I got 10-piece nuggets from Burger King, but I ate 2 of them in the car. If this ain't a mood. So, let me see if I can move it. Should stay like that. Okay. So, wow. A mood. Anyway. So, I did the Wine and Dine half marathon on November 4th. The day after Thanksgiving. I did videos on the training back in March. So, I don't want to get too much into it because I tried to film this already once, or twice actually, and I talked for too long. So, oh my god. Why am I this hungry? Nuggets, 10 nuggets at Burger King are $1. What? Like, what? Okay. So, I signed up back in March. I literally explained it in my other video, but I got up to 10 miles in training because I was really far behind. Like, I wasn't training at all. It was the middle of the summer. That's water, by the way. It was the middle of the summer, and I had plantar fasciitis, and it was just like brutal sometimes. So long story short, I got really behind in training. I have this random Chick-fil-A sauce that I bought there. I did not go to Chick-fil-A, but here is the sweet and spicy sriracha, which we had at home. Anyway, so plantar fasciitis, summer, did not train as well as I should have. So I got up to 10 miles as a jog. I was doing the half with one of my friends who goes to Orange Theory, but she did not really train at all. She did a 5K, but that was it. That was like over in the spring too, like April. Did a 5K, and other than that, she hardly ran at all. But she went to Orange. She goes to Orange Theory, and she did that a lot leading up. So then there's me, who I did 10 miles, but a jog, and yeah, so it was very different. So I was wondering how I would do and how she would do compared to each other with running, training, well, for the most part, but run, jog, training, and nothing else versus no running and gym. Anyway, day of the race. The race is very well organized, mind you. We went to the expo on Thursday, got our shirts, all that, and very well organized. There's volunteers and workers there. I work at Disney, so I know efficiency. And obviously, people are paying a lot to run, so they're gonna make it efficient. So, expo was good. And then the day of the race, very well organized, parked at Epcot, took the buses over, and to Magic Kingdom parking. My friend and I were in the last corral. So you had to be in your corral at 5:30. Or, well, the first corral left at 5:30. But you wanted to be in your corral at 5:30. Or try to be. So we were. And we waited about an hour before we actually left. Left at about 6:30. So we start. I'm gonna be real raw and unedited. We jog the first mile together. It's fun. About one of my best miles, probably. About 13 minutes. And then, oh my god, I'll just take a rest. And then, mile 2 comes along, and all of a sudden my body just like gives out. I don't know if it was nerves. I don't know if it was my back pain, but I got back pain. And I was just like, I need to walk. And I literally just almost walked. I basically just walked the rest of the entire way, which is crazy. There were times where I was jogging a little and walking. No. The dog. Betty. No. And, but I was walking a lot. And, yeah, my back started to hurt. My lower back, right above my butt, started to feel like a brick. And, my knees were giving. Benny. No. And it was just somewhat brutal. I saw the Pacers, the 3:30 Pacers, 3 hours and 30 minutes. I tried at some point to jog and walk with them because that's what they do. And I lost them because my back and everything. And I was already in the last corral, so I was already pretty behind. And then all of a sudden, you're just strolling along with the walkers, but you end up turning around and seeing the balloon ladies right there, like not that far. And every time you reach a mile marker, there are people there who are saying how ahead of pace you are. And first I'd be 5 minutes ahead of pace, and then I'd get to 4 minutes, and then 3 minutes, and then by the time you know it, the balloon ladies are literally right behind me. And I go through Hollywood Studios, right there, right up on me, and we were in the Hollywood Studios, like the parking lot, the bus area. It's a mess right now, but we were in the Hollywood Studios. We exited. We were by the parking lot, about to run through boardwalk and stuff, and I just could not do it. I don't know why. And all of a sudden, the balloon ladies passed me, and I was like, okay, I'm done. Like, that's fine with me. Like, I'm done. And because if the balloon ladies pass you, you get picked up. And I was like, okay, I'm literally done. Like, okay, it was fun. No, not really, but I did it. Like, I did most of it, whatever. And then, so I keep running. I just keep running through boardwalk and Swan Dolphin, whatever, like across the actual boardwalk, and like I'm like, okay, is there a pickup spot? Like, am I going? And I didn't see anything. And then I make it to Epcot through World Showcase, and I'm like, is there a pickup? And I'm like, okay, if I'm in World Showcase, I'm like pretty close to being done. And I think I had heard also beforehand from someone, like, oh, if you make it to a certain point, you won't get picked up, even if the balloon ladies pass you. And so that's what I maybe thought. And so I was in Epcot and running through World Showcase, and I was thinking, like, okay, it's literally almost over. And, I never got picked up. And then I'm through World Showcase, done with that. It was it felt like an eternity going through World Showcase, which it was the longest time it ever taken me to go through World Showcase. And then all is done, and I'm, running through to Spaceship Earth, and then backstage, and then and then back on stage in the parking lot, and there's the finish line. That was it. I finished. And I swear it felt like there were no more than 10 people behind me when I was running through World Showcase and stuff. About a good 10 people, even on the boardwalk, there were a good 10 people that were running behind me, it felt like. I wouldn't be surprised if there were. But, I mean, I don't know. But, yeah. Then I found out, like, after, too, like, if you make it past Hollywood Studios or something, then they won't pick you up. So, yeah. I ended up with a net time of, like, 3:38. The clock time was, like, 4 hours or something, obviously. But 3:38, like, that's, like, I don't know. I still don't understand how I ended up with 3:38. If the 3:30 Pacers, like, passed me. So, I don't understand how that exactly worked. I could barely stand after my back hurt. They gave you food, obviously. I went home and I crashed forever and ever and ever. And, yeah. That was that. I still right now, I keep telling myself, I'm never, ever doing that again. And even if I decide to run again without doing any races, then it will be a while. Because I think I'd rather go to the gym and do cardio stuff as I eat Taco Bell, McDonald's, and Burger King. So, yeah, that's what happened. I mean, you really do, like, you do have to train. People say, like, people told me, oh, yeah, you'll be fine with 10 minutes under your belt. Unless you're 10 miles, Unless your 10 miles are, I will say, okay, if your 10 miles are at a reasonable pace, like 13 minutes or something like that. If you keep a steady 13-minute pace, yeah, 10 miles, maybe, sure, but my 10 miles was, like, 16-minute pace, and, like, obviously you still need to run 3 more miles after 10, so if your pace is at 16, like, and the Disney races are 16-minute pace, so, yeah. Anyway, if you have more questions on it, you can ask me. Anyway, I'm not mad at myself. I'm proud. I crossed the finish line. I was able to do it. So, yeah. If you have any questions, ask me. I probably forgot a lot, but that's because I was distracted by MUKBANG. And I just wanted to get this over with because I've been meaning to do it. So, do you have any questions? Let me know. Hope you enjoyed this mukbang. Now I'm gonna watch YouTube videos because I like to watch YouTube videos when I eat something good. LOL, I'm like not gonna eat at all tomorrow after all this. Oh my god. I can't believe I did this. I never eat fast food. Chick-fil-A at most, but other than that, nothing. Taco Bell every, once in a blue moon. So this is rare for me. Anyway, let me know if you have any questions. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. Ew. Sponsor me, Smile Sciences. Bye.